what I'm about to tell you might blow your mind, but bacteria, the little microbes that populate our body, there are billions of them in our body. These little microbes might hold the key to slowing down the aging process, drastically reducing stress, and drastically increasing your energy production in the body. So if you've been dealing with any kind of problems, especially with energy and excess stress, definitely watch the end of this video, because by the end of the video, I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do on a daily basis to help eliminate these issues, to help reduce cortisol production and balance it back out, because a lot of us lead these chronically stressful lives to the point where our modern environment is inherently stressful and our bodies are producing cortisol, which is our key stress hormone, excessively over decades and decades, to the point where we are chronically suppressing production of more important hormones that act antithetically to cortisol. We want these other hormones to be in balance, and your body's not in balance when you're chronically producing this cortisol because you feel so stressed out, you feel anxiety, you feel depression, and you just have this looming brain fog and this cloud over your head. So it gets to the point where you don't even know that you're in this state of stress anymore. It feels normal to you, but you're kind of in this fight or flight response all the time. And you start to really realize that if you ever get on a vacation, you start to realize exactly how tired you really are and how far you crash when you actually give your body a time to relax. And like I said, the key is actually in bacteria. A lot of us have very, very messed up gut flora. And this gut flora needs to be restored back to its healthy ratio. And I'm going to tell you how to do that here in a minute. My name is Christopher Walker. I'm the co-founder of Truth Nutra and Duke grad in neuroscience. And one of the things that I found over the last 10 years of doing research is the fact that a lot of us want an overnight fix. And this is very logical. It's not really your fault for wanting an overnight fix. A lot of us don't understand the fact that we've been abusing our bodies with stressors, with chemicals, since we were kids usually. So it adds up over decades and decades and decades, and eventually symptoms show up. It might be when you're in your mid-20s, your mid-30s, your mid-40s, 50s, 60s, but when the symptoms show up, we want it gone now. That's the way humans work. The problem is that the pharmaceutical industry preys on this. They prey on this because they know it's an easy sell to get you on their drugs because you want to get rid of the problem now. The real crime, though, is the fact that you can actually, with the right natural steps, you can actually solve the problem from the inside out by working with your body with certain ingredients to actually, correct itself. Because your body, when given the opportunity, is extremely powerful at self-healing. The problem is that most people don't know there's a natural solution out there. So when it comes to this issue, in terms of repopulating your gut flora and rebalancing it so that you have a lot of good bacteria that are doing all the right things, and all the strains that are in your stomach are actually allowing you to assimilate all the nutrients and then communicate with your brain to balance the hormone production back again, so you're not overly producing chronically high levels of cortisol, you have to know exactly which strains to take. And today I actually want to tell you about a solution that we made with Truth Nutra with this exact reason in mind, because we want to provide the best products and the best formulas for you to help you work with your body from the inside out to really address these issues in a big way, and this is called Floracil50. Now, every single strain of probiotics in Floracil50 is studied in human peer-reviewed research and proven in humans to actually achieve the desired result, and there are a ton of things that these strains do, but the best ones, the ones that are most beneficial and have the biggest impact on you, is actually the assimilation of nutrients and the communication between the gut and the brain to help you rebalance your hormones so you can feel better again, so you can lift that brain fog, you can focus, concentrate, get all that energy back into your life, and slow down the aging process, because aging is caused by stress. So you want to be able to control this by repopulating your gut with the proper good bacteria strains. And it's not even just that, we actually have 50 billion CFUs per capsule in Floracil50. So you are supplementing with an extremely potent probiotic, something that's going to get the job done. So you don't have to go to the grocery store and grab the random probiotic on the shelf when you don't even know if all the organisms are dead or if they're actually going to work. We actually put in all the time and the research to develop this exact formula with these 8 strains that are extremely, extremely powerful and have a lot of good human peer-reviewed research behind them. So I can be confident in telling you that it's actually going to be really making an impact when you take it on a daily basis. And that in and of itself helps you rest assured that what you're doing is actually helpful for you and you're not just throwing your money away down the toilet. And I also believe so strongly in self-education that everybody who buys Floracil50 from Truth Nutraceuticals, we provide access to our learn.truthnutra library, where we have tons of different courses on self-education on how to address problems naturally that traditionally people go toward drugs for. when you don't need to be taking these drugs. These drugs are just a band-aid. They don't actually solve any problems. They usually cause more problems than they solve by causing a lot of side effects. And then you have to go get more prescriptions for the side effects, and then it's like this downhill spiral, this hole that you end up going down, and 20 years later you're on a ton of different drugs every day. Your medicine cabinet's full of stuff, when you can actually really nip it in the bud right now and address this issue naturally. So we give you all that information, and I also believe so strongly in all of our formulas at Truth Nutra that we offer a 60-day risk-free money-back guarantee. So if you really don't like it for whatever reason, just let us know. No questions asked, we will refund your money. We're not interested in your money if you are not happy with the product. We want to build a great company and build a great community of self-educated people around our products, because we know that ultimately that's where people are going to make a real difference in their own lives and a difference in the lives of others. So we offer this 60-day money-back risk-free guarantee. We offer the complete Floracil50 formula with 50 billion CFUs per serving. It's a full 30-day supply, so just in this tiny little bottle you can get 30 days worth of Floracil, and it's going to help you really repopulate your gut and lower your stress levels back to normal, so you feel clear, you feel great, your depression can lift, and you feel a lot more energy on a daily basis. So if you're interested in learning more about Floracil, just click through the next page to learn more.